Hello and good evening, afternoon, morning, g'day, wherever else you are. Hey, I'm in lovely Sedona, Arizona. For those of you who have never been here, it is absolutely spectacular. As you might imagine, from the postcards, and everybody you've talked to who's ever been here probably appreciates its beauty as much as the Grand Canyon and many other places around the world who are similar to this in look. In fact, the Grand Canyon's just a few miles over the other direction. I'm camping right down, if you can see where those, I'd have to say those are probably sycamore trees, or where they're right down there, there's a river. I'm camping right on the river. I tried to shoot a video there. Yeah, it didn't work out at all because of audio. The river is rushing. A big snowstorm here not long ago. So all the melt runoff is creating quite a stir in the creek. River kept me up last night. It's a beautiful thing. The sound of rushing water. Elizabeth and I, give you a little background, we used to live right on the beach in Mexico, like on the beach with the waves. So 24 hours a day you get that sound of crashing waves. It was just spectacular. It's rhythmic and it's wonderful. Crystal clear trout stream right next to my campsite is spectacular. Unfortunately, I couldn't shoot the video there, so I thought I'd come up the hill and give you a view of what I look at from down below. Probably a little better view here, but anyway, I want to touch on just a couple of quick things. I keep hearing people, somebody sent me a Black Swan video about, Allan, do you think the bull market is done? Are we over? Are we in a bear market now? Is it going to go sideways for many months? I had a great discussion with a buddy of mine, Wayne, and some other people. Obviously, we're looking for liquidity coming into the market. We talk about that all the time on this channel. We are also looking for in ease, which we got the determination the other day from our buddy Jay Powell. Gave us the good word of, yes, we're going to cut quantitative tightening in half. That's big, guys. That's a really big deal. We're going to go from some 800 billion to probably down to 20 billion or less over the next, 6-8 months. I've talked about that in the past. That's true money. That's true money being not withheld from the system, and it's totally liquid, and it gets used, and it becomes multiples of that because it's at the top and it's true sourced money. It's not taxed or taken from the system. It's actually interjected in. It's actually better than QE because QE dilutes in a way that this does not. This is very beneficial if we can get that to go. I talked in the last video about how I'm really concerned that the banks are going to start cutting interest rates. They've already gotten in this interest rate cutting war. One side of me really appreciates it and loves it, and I hope we get more. But on the other hand, I'm a little concerned that too much too fast, and it seems to be Europe's all in on it, and it seems like we want to drag our heels, but the president would like to have it happen yesterday, but the Fed is not in on that. I'm kind of with the Fed on that. I'd really like us to take this slow. We don't need to just drop rates immediately. But if we look back, and we look back at the history of, let's say, Trump's first year in office, 16 and 17, they raised interest rates at late 17 and 18. But if you look back, what happened during those times? We had economic boom. I believe that's what we're going into. It could go either way. Powers that be, they like to jockey things around, as we all like to know. And the problem with all that is, we don't know how it's going to influence the bottom line. What are going to be the moving parts? What are going to be the parts that actually change things to make that significant? That's pushed too far. Now we have this economic snowball falling in on each other, and we're all trying to get out from under a debt that we owe to something, and that avalanches into selling assets to pay for that debt, and that trickle down theory really comes into play, and it can go all the way as high as your local government, then it can go into your state, and then it can go into federal. And when that starts to happen, and when the banks are too slow to cut rates and too stuck in their ways, sort of like they were in 22 and 23, the way they were, it took them for late 21, they were so late to figure out how bad our inflation was the first 2 years of Biden, that by the time they reacted, it was such a sharp increase that it really was too much too late to keep that from really economically affecting us all. I did watch part of it wasn't Versana, it was his brother. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. It's terrible. They're both brilliant people, and I love their material. I don't watch a lot of it, but I found his explanation of the liquidity in the market to be dead spot on. The man knows what he's talking. Young man knows what he's talking about, and somebody sent it to me, and I thought, wow, I've actually got time to listen to a few of these with the old fly rod in my hand. That's right, I had the fly rod out this afternoon, and no, little update. No, I didn't catch anything other than an incredible, peaceful moment in time. It was about 2 hours of just me watching the river and the crystal clear water rushing by, and being part of it, and being in it, and being surrounded by this. Those of you who have not been here, it's different. There's something about it here. I feel so in tune with energies and vibration. This just multiplies that. Anybody of you that's been here for that, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. There are multitudes of that around here, and make sure that you stay within yourself in a beautiful frame of mind, because if you're in that frame of mind, that will be magnified. Okay, that's what I really want this video to be about, is like, let's remember how blessed we are, how fortunate we are being in crypto, being together as a family, going through this lifelong experience together. Hopefully it's not lifelong, but many years together, and we're sharing it as a family and as a team and an army, and that's who we are now. And that beautiful life experience, remember, it's the journey, it's not the finish line, it's the journey in which you and I get to be part of. Beautiful thing. I don't want to make this video too long. I know you could probably stare at that for quite a while. I know you probably didn't even probably notice that I hadn't shaved in a few days. Who cares, because you're looking at that, right? Why would you look at some old guy? What's the matter? What's the matter with you people? Why would you look over here or over there? Anyway, I am really excited that I'm going to meet 4 or 5 people. We're going to be at the meetup tomorrow. It's going to be a private little thing. If you haven't heard about it yet, it's a little late. But if you can get a hold of me, I am going to be at a cantina tomorrow, and it's going to be fantastic. And I'm going to meet 2 or 3 very special guests who are going to be drive a long ways just to come see me and hang out with us, and we're going to share each other's lives and our stories about crypto, and our kids and our dogs' names, and just really appreciating each other as a family. And that's what we all do. One day I'm going to be in an area near you, and then that day is going to be a day that you're going to come to my meetup, and then we're going to meet each other. I'm going to meet your kids and your grandkids and your friends and family, and you can even bring your dog. You know, we didn't bring the dogs, but, you know, my brother's back at the ranch taking care of the dogs. But, yeah, it'd be great to have you guys all. Anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to do that, I promise. You and I have to do one thing today, since you're going to watch this on a Saturday, Friday night, or if you're a Patreon member, you're going to watch it on Friday night. Get outdoors. Get yourself in it. Be part of it. There's more than a laptop screen. There's way more than watching your phone. Get outside and smile and fresh air and enjoy your life as best you can. I know many of you, your laptop is your life, and I understand that. That's a different type of human being that I'm used to, but I'm getting more and more into it. But I have to say, when I'm out here, my life is different. And I can't explain how, and I can't explain why. I can just tell you that it makes a different Allan. And I think unbelievable words by a man I'm going to meet tomorrow, Mr. Manny. Manny's coming, and he said it best. He said, you know, Allan, if we all just were dogs or treated each other the way dogs treat each other, the world would be a better place. And it's such a great point. It's like they're in a moment of Zen almost all the time. They don't really cared about anything. They just live. They eat, live, sleep, and enjoy. And chase stuff that moves. All that good stuff. All right, guys. I hope to meet you guys out in a place like this one day very soon. And remember, we are not in a bear market. We are in a bull market. Liquidity is coming. Our governments are coming to the coins in which you own. You and I own those coins already. The rest of the world's going to get the memo one day, and they're going to go, honey, run out, like a lotto ticket. Honey, run out and get one of those XRP things. We need those tomorrow. And you're going to be sitting back with a few thousand of them with your feet up with me down by the river in a van or something. You know what I'm talking about here? Okay, guys, I love you very much, and I am out. Yeah, I know, right? The guy doesn't even shave for the video. What? What kind of production level? What's the matter with this guy? Do you know there's people that have a script and a producer and an editor and makeup? Why, I just don't even know why I even waste my time with that whole Staple crew thing. Where's my editing? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Love you.